Hey, it's that time again. It's peak life, and it's summer is here, which means Shakespeare in the Grove is here. And with us to tell us more is some of the guys from TCC, Matt Gorris, artistic director and director of the show this year, and James Manno, who is...
I'm playing Tartuffe.
Tartuffe. All right, so Tartuffe is a person or the imposter, or should we get to that later?
He's a person who's going to take advantage of this family.
All right. Now, Shakespeare in the Grove.
Yes, sir.
I told you we'll get into the Tartuffe. Spoiler alert: it's not Shakespeare, even though we've had Shakespeare in the Grove for 26 years now. Give us a little background, Matt.
Well, yeah, like you said, we've been doing Shakespeare. This is our 26th year. I mean, minus the pandemic, of course.
Right.
We've been doing Shakespeare. We've done something like 13 or 14 different Shakespeare plays out there. And we celebrated our big 25th anniversary last year, and we just thought doing something a little bit different, but still in the kind of feel of Shakespeare, was just something we wanted to try to see if we can capture some new audience members, like just change it up a little bit. Because after a while, after doing Shakespeare, it's tough to come up with new ideas that really capture some of the plays and that. But we're just trying this new. Don't worry, we're going to bring Shakespeare back maybe next year or the year after.
Right.
He's not going away. We just want to kind of
It's not theatrical blasphemy that we're going to do a French play instead.
Right. And when I went to the Fine Arts Commission and told them last year that was our plan, and they were very receptive to it, because it may open up the door to some other plays we can do out there.
And why Tartuffe, guys? Why would this be the one to break the mold?
I think it kind of fits. It's very much in the same year as Shakespeare. It came a little bit after Shakespeare, but the way he wrote his plays, very commedia dell'arte, very stock characters, very much like Shakespeare. The translation that we did on this one is written in iambic pentameter, which is very much Shakespeare. The sort of plot complications are very much Shakespeare. So we're not veering off too much. It's just not Shakespeare.
Right.
We're just doing what we kind of
renamed. And it's not in French. It's in English, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We kind of renamed it Moliere in the air.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Now, Manny, you mentioned imposter and taking advantage of the family.
Yeah.
So, give us a little bit on your character and what Tartuffe really is.
Yeah, he's a man who gets in with this very wealthy family as a religious, pious man. And they revere him as a man of worth. But he even says in the play that I'm truly the most worthless man on earth. And the guy that he's kind of swindling thinks that he's, the world, and he could do no wrong in his eyes. And that's very dangerous, and I think that's something that's kind of a very poignant part in the play.
It sounds tragic, but it is a comedy, right?
It's definitely a comedy.
Okay.
Definitely a comedy.
Yeah.
And because I know I've seen you do some comedic performances in Shakespeare in the Grove before. What is it that you find so compelling about, say, doing outdoor theater like that?
Oh, outdoor theater has been great. I mean, I feel like there's sometime, I remember just recently when we did 12th Night 2 years ago, there was a moment where it was magical outside. Full moon's out.
Right.
You got the birds majestically flying overhead. You see a family of deer in the tree line. You're there with your family. You got your little picnic situation. You've got your blanket. It's a beautiful night. I mean, sometimes it can get really hot, but that was a moment where it just kind of captured it in a bottle about what it was like to be in Shakespeare in the Grove.
But it does come with its challenges, right?
Definitely.
I mean, Mother Nature, the U.S. Navy, there are things that can happen that can maybe punch a hole through that magic sometimes, but you overcome.
Definitely, sure.
Absolutely. I mean, those are the challenge. We're at the mercy of Mother Nature, of course. We're at the mercy of the street noise with Cedar Road and the fire station that comes by and things that fly over.
Yeah.
But we have a device that, like, when that happens, we bring the lights down and the actors freeze, and we wait for it to pass, and then we bring the lights back up, and they continue. And the audience are very receptive to that.
That's great. And before we go, I mean, when is this thing? It's like it's coming up.
Yeah,
21st.
June 21st to the 25th, 8 p.m. At 148 Cedar Road, Chesapeake campus. Bring your picnic basket, bug spray, a chair to sit on. If you don't bring a picnic basket, the Kiwanis Club of Chesapeake will be there selling hot dog, hamburgers, popcorn, and it's going to be 2 hours of fun entertainment.
Terrific. And is there a Sunday performance too? Is that right?
Yeah, there's a Sunday. It's Wednesday through Sunday, all at 8 p.m. So it's evening. Like I said, just come out and bring your picnic basket and enjoy Moliere in the air under the stars.
That's terrific, guys.
Yeah.
Shakespeare in the Grove. Don't miss it, even though it's Moliere in the air.
Yeah.
And we look forward to coming out and seeing you guys and
Yeah.
enjoying that perfect moment. All right. Thanks for
you.
coming by.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
All right. We'll see you next time on Peak Life, and don't forget Shakespeare in the Grove.